positive impact on a food security, and it also measures the impact of a state-specific characters and the exogenous factors that have the level of technical inefficiency. So the methodology I have carried out for performing this measuring efficiency of agriculture is across state 3 years data. The variables that I have chosen is a share of agriculture NSDP to the total NSDP for the states, cropping intensity, a share of gross irrigated area to the gross cropped area, share of net sown area to the geographical area, share of land put to a non-agricultural area to a geographical area, total cereal productivity and total pulse productivity, milk production. So,
Kalayarasi, it's okay, it's okay.
yes. Okay.
Next, Deepika. Deepika எங்க? போமா.
Meaning one and all, my topic is non-performing asset. Non-performing asset, which is the which means the interest or installments which is overdue for a period of more than 90 days, which differ for different loans. The objective of the study to analyze the NPA position of scheduled commercial banks in India, to study the growth of NPA in Indian banks, and to study the relationship between the net profit and net NPA, and to know the factors contributing to the NPA in India. Among the scheduled commercial banks, State Bank of India, that is showing high NPA position because they are giving more loan under government schemes for MSME, Mudra, agriculture, etc. And by comparing and to study the growth, public sector banks are showing high growth when compared to other banks, private banks and foreign banks. And in case of to study the relationship between net profit and net NPA, for this, public sector banks are showing negative correlation for net profits and net
Deepika,
NPA.
conclude.
There is a growing problem with NPA in India because it not only affects the banking sector but the whole economy. India is witnessing more because of this NPA, and so the economy is under pressure. So government have to deal these problems in a serious manner. There are many recovery channels are present nowadays, like Lok Adalts, DRTs, Surface Act, IBC, and bad loans, bad loan systems. So government have to focus not only need the banking industry but also other MSME and other companies to prevent them from being to insolvency, as this too will help control the problem. Yes, I work out by myself. Yes, sir.
Conference paper. It is a conference paper.
Yes, sir. In the paper, yes, sir. Sir, in the paper, upper Chandran
இல்ல
sir.
இந்த பேப்பர் எழுதுறப்ப சந்திரன்
Good evening, sir.
my topic is prospects of on district one product scheme. Since it is a new scheme implemented in 2020 all over India, I just studied the perception of the schemes among the government officials. And according to the mean score, I ranked the 15 statements. The scheme is mainly aimed to involve in transforming the products artistically, and it helps to promote entrepreneurship. So the most of the perception level is medium level, that is 40.62%. Because it is a new scheme, they have just an idea about the scheme. Since it's after implementation of the 2 to 3 years, we can study the impact of the scheme. The main aim, I conclude the study by the main aim is to make the farmers as an entrepreneur and make each district as an export hub for a particular product. And they also providing the training to the youth in generate employment in the state. And it is a main efforts towards the Make in India initiative, sir.
ரிலேட்டடா ஒரு பெரிய ஸ்கீம் நம்ம டைரக்டரேட்ல ஆப்ரேட் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கு. எங்கன்னு தெரியுமா இந்த ஸ்கீம்? நம்ம கார்ட்ஸ்ல ஒரு டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் ஒன்று போயிட்டு இருக்கு. நீங்க பெர்செப்ஷன் கேட்டிருக்கல கவர்மெண்ட் இங்கே இப்படி அவங்க டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண முடியல போய் இல்ல இதெல்லாம் ஒரு இதுதான். நீங்க ஒரு கிரைட்டீரியா வச்சுட்டு சம் ஸ்கோர் எடுக்கிறது, தட் இஸ் ஓகே, தட்ஸ் ஃபைன். பட் இருந்தாலும் சயின்டிஸ்ட் இஸ் நாட் இன் directorate only. You have to okay, good. Uma Gauri.
Good evening, sir. My poster presentation to what extent non-tariff measures affect the export of Indian beverages. So we all know the plantation commodities, mostly the tea and coffee, is the backbone of the Indian economy, which are subjected to a lot of non-tariff measures like sanitary and phytosanitary measures, technical barriers to trade, which are intensely imposed up to 67% to 111%. So I have taken these commodities to analyze the impact of non-tariff measures on these commodities. So for this, I have used the partial equilibrium method. So coming to the results and discussions, so the Indian beverage scenario of production and consumption of tea and coffee is increasing trend, but there is some fluctuation in the export of coffee. Because of there is an increase in the exporting countries of like Kenya and Sri Lanka. So while stimulating the non-tariff measures on prices of coffee and tea, so the result revealed that there is a less impact on domestic prices, that is production prices and consumer prices, and there is better impact on export prices, while where there is no impact included in the NTM on the export prices, both in coffee and tea. In the same way, we are imposing the NTM on export quantity and also revenue in the coffee and tea commodities. So the result indicated that while imposing no NTM means there will be the revenue will be higher in the coffee and also tea compared to the while imposing in the non-tariff measures. So I can concluded that the proper trade negotiation with the importing countries and adopting the WTO standards and awareness about these traceability issues would save them millions of rupees in the Indian beverage sector. Thank you, sir.
Publishing in a good பண்ணுங்கம்மா. ஈவன் ஐஜே இல்லாம ஐஜே எரா இல்லாம ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. அங்க இல்லைன்னா அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம எதுக்கு வரலாம்? டோன்ட் டைரக்ட்லி டோன்ட் கோ ஃபார் இன்டர்நேஷனல் ஜேர்னல் ஆஃப் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் சயின்சஸ். அது மாதிரி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் யூ ட்ரை சம் இது மாதிரி மாடல் பண்ணீங்கன்னா ஈவன் யூ கேன் ட்ரை ஃபார் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் எக்கனாமிக்ஸ் ஆல்சோ. அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் எக்கனாமிக்ஸ் அது மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஒரு இந்த ப்ரீமியர் ஜேர்னலுக்கு போங்க. அங்கே கிடைக்கலைன்னா அதுக்கப்புறம் யூ கேன் கம் டு எரா ஐஜே. டோன்ட் கோ பிலோ தட். ஓகே ஓகே, குட், நல்ல ஒர்க்கு. think almost. So on behalf of the Dean School of PG Studies and the organizers, I thank one and all for sparing your time and preparing the papers and the posters, and you are showing enthusiasm to be here to present your results, share your results. Okay, so it's all. So basically, this is a part of capacity building. Okay, we are. It's a kind of a training. We train you in presenting your results. This is a forum where you can share your results. Okay, present your so the feedback you should take positively, or the feedback given by the juries, because that will help you to improve your presentation further, and your analytical skills, your presentation skills, your delivery skills, everything. It's all kind of capacity building. Okay, uh, so so I'm really very happy that at least so we have a lot of posters from environmental science, as Dr. Venkatesh Palaniswamy said. So really, we are very much impressed about the more number of papers from environmental science. Yeah, and so that shows you are very much motivated, and your interest, your enthusiasm. Really, this is example for okay, that microbiology, environmental. Really, I'm very happy. Okay, so convey our best wishes and regards to Maheshwari madam. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so many of Karnagaran students also, so participated. So it's not a big thing that you should win the prize. Prize winning is something different, but participation in the conference seminar in the earlier stage. See, in our stage, so once in the Ashtam process stage or below that, you can participate in more number of seminars, conferences, workshops, and present your results and get any comment, any type of comments. Okay. So after becoming a professor, then if you do any blunder in your presentation, then it will be embarrassing for everyone. Okay. So it is a stage to go and present your results. So definitely that will help build your capacity. Okay. So that way, really. So I'm personally, I thank the Dean PGs also for having organizing this kind of capacity building program. It's a kind of capacity building program. Okay, it's once in a way it's a conference, but so we hope that so then the next year we get more number of papers and posters. Okay, you before preparing your posters, you just visit some of the international conferences. There, how they prepared. See, when I think in 14, when we attended a World Congress in Turkey. See, so I and Sarma Kumar also attended. So we have prepared posters kind of thing. But one fellow from US, he prepared. It's a very simple white with a white background and a blue. Such a beautiful poster. Okay, so I advise you to visit some of the international conferences websites. How they prepared posters. Definitely, they post in their websites some of the top class posters, and you can, if you go through that, you can easily catch up some of how they so they how they organize and the layout, designs, and color combinations. Everything matters, not only the technical stuff. Okay, so it's all things. So with this, I really am happy, and wish you all good luck. Okay, so with this we will conclude. VP, would like to say anything? Okay, sir. Okay, thank you so much once again. Okay.